Easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plainsong. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape.
I will crawl. If I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zo. She told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zo then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zo?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're Zo, right? Varl said I should talk to you. About the machines. In the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains, west of Plainsong. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
Oh my, dude, this main mission was... It's still not over! I'm getting overloaded on information. Crazy future people, another Elizabeth Sobek clone whose hairstyle is way worse than Aloy's, for the record. Futuristic technology? Like, are they Far Zenith? Are they something else? Are they being controlled by are they being led by a subordinate function? Or, like, what? We got the Gaia backup, but, like, the Gaia backup doesn't have the subordinate functions, so we have to get the functions to fix her. Although I'm wondering how that's gonna work out, because there shouldn't be any Apollo subordinate functions for us to find and get, and there shouldn't be any Hades subordinate functions for us to find and get, so Gaia's gonna be down at least 2 of, what, 10 sub-functions? That's 1/10, or 1/5 rather, I meant to say 1/5. That's 1/5 of her subordinate functions just unavailable. But, hey, at least we can find and get a hold of Minerva, and then hopefully Minerva can help us find the rest. I mean, there should only be 7 others after Minerva. We killed Hades, and then Apollo was purged.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tanakh, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Varl, how did you get a love interest so fast, my dude? I guess this is what happened when what happens when Aloy leaves you out of all the main missions and stuff. You gotta go find yourself a love interest instead.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Zo. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
Is the sacred cave a cauldron? Is it the cauldron that I almost went to? Also, someone in chat tell me what the word fetid means.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside?
Yes. Before the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Do first, then Ray, then me, and
I love
so
that.
on. Spattered with soil from their labors, each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before.
I love the naming being do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di, yada, yada, yada. Fetid means it smells really bad. Okay, cool. Thank you, chat. That's what that means. I wonder if the land god machines, if when they go into the sacred cave, if they get repaired or if they like get replaced. I could see it going either way. Dude, the story in this game is already drawing me in so much. I need to know it all.
I need to get into that cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong, assemble the chorus, tell how you soothed Ray, ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
Yo, don't leave her
I
unsupervised.
need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zo, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that
Whoa, okay, wow. They had an entire character arc off screen together.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
I like Zo. She's neat.
Yeah. Me too.
Yo, Sona is gonna be so upset.
You're supposed to be resting.
Varl. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plain Song when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Aloy, Ultimate Wing Woman.
Who are they?
One of them is like your biological sister, basically, through cloning. That's pretty wild.
Okay, all healed up.
Ooh, 3 skill points, okay. And a side quest, alright. Well, that was insane. Minerva, the Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for code breaking and communication. Yes, it is. This is the one that turned off the Pharaoh plague. During the construction of Zero Dawn 2065 and 66, Minerva software was developed by Ayamide Okilo. I don't remember that name. First subordinate function to deploy for decades after the destruction of the biosphere, ran complex calculations to break the encrypted activation codes. Yep. Once codes have been broken, Minerva broadcasted deactivation instructions via transmission towers like the Spire and Meridian, rendering the swarm's machines inert. Only then could the remaining subordinate functions begin the long process of restoring life to the planet. When Hades was infected by a mysterious signal, gave him malevolent conscious, yada yada. Minerva, deranged and semi-conscious, fled to a processor somewhere in the Forbidden West. Alright, cool. I just wanted to double check over that. The subordinate function was actually, something that I was like, you know what, I should read that one, even though I know what Minerva is. I just want to, like, double check all this stuff. That was a wild main mission, like, my word. And that was only, like, the 3rd main mission in the game? Holy cow. That was insane. I can't wait to see where this goes. I can't wait to see. The Dying Lands. Okay, where am I? This is where I tried to go before, and they were like, you're not allowed in there. But I guess they got over that when I saw I was nearly dead. So that's the Metal Devil that Silence put Hades in. And then where was the cave? Over here was the ruins. Yeah, Latopolis. All right. That's a big watery section right there. Fire Glint Hawks? Shoot me into the sun. I hate it already. This is a settlement? Interesting. Lot of stuff lying around. Lot of stuff lying around for us to look at. Oh boy. There's a stash. Okay. That's the way out. That's where they didn't let me in before. I guess because they didn't want me to... Before I did that main mission, they didn't want me to meet Zo or see the land god lying in here. That makes sense. Oh no, wait. It's still right here.
Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe?
Plowhorn. Alright. Very, very intriguing. So they didn't want me to be able to see this thing resting in here yet. Whoop. What's up?
What do you want?
Is there some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us. Meanwhile, Outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
Wait, is it? I always forget her name. I can never remember the name of the Sunhawk. we were her thrush. Are they saying it's her? Like, old friend? You think it's straight up her? What was her name, Chad? I always forget her name for some
I
reason.
need to meet Varl and Zo in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave. Minerva should be inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia.
Talana. Talana's her name. Thank you. I always forget Talana's name. But straight up, like, they're gonna bring Talana back here? How? Talana can't have another thrush. I'm her thrush. You can't have multiple. That's illegal. That's not allowed. We got some ruins over here. That could be neat. Oh, man. What are we gonna do now? That's the Shadow in the West thing. Where is it? This is the Cauldron. This isn't... Find the Karja Huntress, the Burning Blooms. That's not the Western Mountain they were talking about, like the sacred place, was it? Surely if this unknown cauldron was related to the main story, they wouldn't let me in there before then. I would like to do the cauldron today. Also kind of want to go back to Plainsong and do more main missions just to, like, learn more. Like, I want to know what all is going on, dude. I gotta know.